Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? My sister just came over with my little brother. And he kind of like ransacked the place. I'm a little bit out of breath. I wanted to do a review of three movies I saw. Actually, the last movie I saw was Private Benjamin, and I wanted to do that video separately, saying my views of that as a veteran. So it's like what he went in the army, and then watching that movie was one of the army movies I saw before going into basic training. So it was weird. So I thought I'd just say that as a separate review. And that ended up being like about 9 minutes or so. It'll probably take a million hours to upload because I don't know what's going on, but YouTube has been really slow. Maybe it's just the cold or something. Ever since Tuesday, it's been like super, super slow. Or you would see more videos by me. I do videos faster than I can upload them now. You know, it takes 10 minutes to upload a 1 minute video. That's crazy. Well, anyways, I want to review three movies I saw. I started watching them last night, and they're Monuments Men. Well, I'll do the most popular one first. Thor: Dark World, which I saw second. Then first I saw Monuments Men, the George Clooney movie, and last I saw a Woody Allen movie called Blue Jasmine that had Andrew Dice Clay and Louis C.K. in it. That's the one Dice was talking about in his book I wanted to see. Well, anyways, I saw it on Encore on Demand. And I'm like I said, when I do like movies, I clump them all together. I try to put the most popular one for a thumbnail, and I'm doing Thor because that's pretty much the most popular one. And it's Thor: The Dark World, and I saw it. Uh, all three of these movies are PG-13, by the way. And I remember seeing Thor a long time ago. I saw my friend got me a copy on a thing that was like a theater cut that the guy polished real well or something like that. So I saw it like right when it came out. And then I saw the Avengers in 2012, and this is like a follow-up to that. And basically, what happens is there's this, they're having problems with these, they call them the Dark Elves, and there's like this evil red stuff called the Ether, and they're trying to control it, and they buried it in the ground, and then they found it through like these weird portholes and stuff. The movie's very, the movie is very hard to explain. My dad, I had to keep trying to explain it to my dad, which is impossible. And so I'm gonna try to do a quick summary of the movie, and then I'll give you my opinion of it. And like, I mean, this girl touches it, and then it infects her, like fills her whole body, and tries to protect itself inside of her. And basically, ends up, those dark elves find out she has, and they try to get her. She goes to Asgard with Thor. Loki's there. They get Loki and they arrest Loki. They put him in this one cell, and he's like can do optical illusions, as you know. And the elves come to get that stuff, and they end up killing their mom. And Thor needs someone to help him to go find it, and they commit high treason by breaking him out of jail because he needs Loki help him out. And there's a scene where he's changing all these different designs, and then he changes into Captain America. That was funny. I like that. And they end up teaming with that girl, and the girl slapped him and said, "That's from New York," you know. And basically, they're on a thing to try to get the elves and try to get that ether out of her body. And then they try to destroy it. A whole bunch of other stuff that's really hard to explain happens, and it's a really cool movie. My dad hated it. He said, "This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid," like that. And I enjoyed it. There's still some humor in it, and it's very entertaining. It's just hard to explain for a review, but I give that probably an 8.5 out of 10. And if you use my classic 4-star rating system, that would equivalent to a very very high 3 stars. It's like between 3 and 3.5 stars, but I'm going to say 3 stars for this one. So that was really good. I enjoyed it. Now, the next one is Monuments Men, and I remember George Clooney saying like the critics shitted all over the movie, and I can see why. It has its heart in the right place. Basically, it's about a true story during World War II of George Clooney talking about these 6 group of guys that the president elects to come and help protect artwork, or help, with the Nazis are stealing all this artwork, help find out where the artwork is and telling people not to bomb these areas to protect it. And and some of the people are Bill Murray and John Goodman and Bob Balaban. People you wouldn't naturally assume being soldiers. They're like curators from museums and all this stuff. And they go through a rush basic training. And basically they go all over the place. Oh, and Matt Damon's in it too. Matt Damon. Remember Team America World Police? And they go through and try to all say stuff. I mean, he's trying to make a very lighthearted movie, but it's not believable for a second. I mean, I can't really believe these guys as soldier, but I just can't believe the storyline. It's not compelling. It seems like it's like an hour and 54 minutes, but it seems like it's like 4 hours. It seems like it goes on forever. And there's the scene with them, if they drive around, they're always driving like 20, 30 miles an hour. It seems like the movie's going about 20, 30 miles an hour. There's no action, no real. We didn't keep watching. We watched it in sections. We didn't watch the whole thing all at once. I think it's tough to watch all at once. It's not boring. The actors, what I give credit for is the actors do the best they can with the material they're given. And also George Clooney had his heart in the right place by doing this based on a true story. And it's compared. My dad compared it to the movie The Train. That's why I want to see it. Now, The Train is an old 50 movie with Burt Lancaster. Now, The Train is awesome. The Train kicks ass. The Train is 4 stars. The Train is 10 out of 10. See The Train, the old Burt Lancaster movie. And also see the horror movie The Train made back in 2008, 2009. The horror movie The Train is good, too. But, I mean, the old Burt Lancaster movie The Train is about, like, these soldiers trying to get this train that's filled with artwork. And that's a million times better than Monuments Men. But as for what it is, Monuments Men probably gets a 5 out of 10, which would be a very, very mild 2 stars. It's okay. I would never watch it again. I mean, I like Bill Murray and all these guys, and they do an okay job, but the material's not compelling enough. And then when you get to the big reveal at the end, it's like, I don't give away any spoilers, but what would be a spoiler is like, like that. One of those moments. And my dad said, I watched. My dad said, "Did you like that?" I said, "It was okay." And I said, "Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't nowhere near as good as The Train. The Train kicks ass. This kind of kisses ass." Well, anyways, the next movie I'm talking about is called Blue Jasmine, and that's with Woody Allen. And that's the movie Andrew Dice Clay was talking about in his book. Said he was in a movie that Woody Allen directed, and basically it's about it's told out of sequence, and there's a reason that they do it out of sequence, but I don't want to give it away. And it's about this girl who's a girl of privilege, like Goldie Hawn was in Private Benjamin. And she's married to Alex Baldwin. Alex Baldwin has all this money. She ended up going out with and getting married with him during the last year of college. She doesn't finish her last year of college. She never really worked in her life. For the most part, she hobnobs with people, or she tried to keep up with the Joneses pretty much. And real ritzy lifestyle and stuff like that. And it turns out that Alex Baldwin was kind of like Bernie Madoff, like a little real estate crook. And her sister, now there's 2 sisters, her and this girl named Ginger. And they're adopted. Well, they both have the same mother, but an adoptive mother. And she was always more favored to Jasmine, played by Cate Blanchett, who won an Oscar for the movie. And she's really good acting in this movie. And apparently Ginger is married to this guy named Augie, who's like a contractor and stuff like that, played by Andrew Dice Clay, who does a really good job. He's coming back. He just had to have that dark cloud lifted over his head from the meteor shark, And he's like a contractor, and they go over to see them. And he said that he won all this money in the lottery. He won $200,000, and Alex Baldwin talks them into investing in all these hotels with the $200,000. Said, well, I don't know, and they do, and they end up losing their money. And Alex Baldwin gets arrested, puts in jail, and then he kills himself in jail. Andrew Dice Clay ends up leaving Ginger, and Ginger tries to get with a new guy, and then that Cate Blanchett character, their son leaves Harvard to do something else, and she is forced to live with her sister in this apartment in New York. Like I said, it's all told out of sequence. And she's a horrible house guest, and she's nuts. And there's some comedy in there, but it's like comedy/drama. And the comedy parts are pretty funny, and it's very good. I give this probably a 9.5 out of 10, which would be a very high 3.5 stars for Woody Allen's Blue Jasmine. The best out of the 3 as far as I'm concerned. It's really good. It's only an hour and 36 minutes, and it's weird because it's told out of sequence, But there's a reason it does that. But I don't want to give it away because no spoilers on my videos. So there you have it with 3 reviews of Thor the Dark World, Monuments Men, and Blue Jasmine. So until next time, everybody, please take care, my legion. This was all seen on Encore on Demand. I didn't know Encore on Demand had so many good movies. And some of these movies I can't find on stupid Netflix, you know. I got my Banky. I'm keeping nice and warm with my Banky.